Well, Darrell, another project, another week, another challenge. How are you feeling ahead of the match?
Certainly we're looking to build on, obviously kick-start ourselves a little bit Tuesday night, getting through the next round of the Cup, and now we're looking to kick-start our league campaign Saturday at Wycombe. So no, we're looking forward to it. It's been a good week to get the win midweek and try and kick on from here. So it starts at Saturday.
And you've been saying how the players have been impressing you in training so far, and it hasn't necessarily always then been reflected on the pitch. Are there any signs to you that could be changing?
Well, I'm hoping so. I thought it was a better performance Saturday, albeit not perfect by any stretch, and I feel like my side's still got a lot more to offer. That'll build through the course of the season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's where you finish at the end of the season. With don't want to keep going on, but we're disappointed with the first two defeats. When we're in for another tough game Saturday, but we've got to keep working hard and striving to be better, working hard in our training, working hard in our matches, and see where we come at the end of the season.
And Wycombe, in terms of them as opponents, I think it was the EFL Trophy near the start of last season where you met them, and they of course kicked on and had a great year. So it will be a very different challenge on the journey.
Trophy games are different. There's a lot of changes in trophy games, so I certainly don't read anything into that. Gareth's been there years. He's done a great job and continues to do a great job. So they're a very tough team to play against. They've got their strengths of the way they play, and certainly they do it very, very good. So we got to be wary of that, but we also got our own threat, obviously. So no, hoping it's a good game.
Is it fair to say there's similarities between the clubs in terms of they've perhaps surprised a few people in getting promotion and the budgets they're working on and the things that the difficulties for both yourself and Gareth?
It is. I mean, lots said about budgets and whatnot, but at the end of the day, come Saturday, it's 11 men versus 11 men. I think you've got to take names out of the equation now. A lot of clubs now, they've got sports science, they're fit now, players are fitter now than they've ever been, and games are won and lost on fine lines. So certainly all games are difficult, and certainly they've shared a similar sort of pathway to ourselves, and it'll be a good test, like all the games will be.
And in terms of the specific challenge, do you think they're more physical than other teams? Or what characteristics do they have?
They have their own game plan, like we'll have our game plan. Don't really want to go in too much into it. They can mix things up. They've got some good players. They've got some players that can hurt you on the day. So certainly they'll be looking at the other way as well, knowing that we've got good players and a good talented squad of players that can hurt them.
And their home form, as you would imagine, in a promotion campaign was particularly good last season. Is it, in your experience, a particularly tough place to go and get a result?
It is a tough place, yeah, it certainly is, and any away game. But we got to improve on our away form from last season. I always like to think, can we get towards that double figures away wins, which we've got nowhere near in the last two seasons. So it's trying to improve that and trying to kick on and get more wins away from home in any way we can.
And similarities in the sense that you're both coming into the game looking to get your first win?
Yeah, certainly. So they won in midweek, to be fair, on penalties. I count that as a win. They've got through to the next round, we've won. But certainly as a league campaigns, both teams are looking to kick-start the league campaigns.
Yeah, you mentioned they won on penalties. I guess because there's no extra time, that's not,
Well, it is. A win's a win, isn't it? So we got promoted into League Two on penalties. So it's winning games. You see, that's the nature of the competition. They beat Northampton. So for me, they've started with a win in a cup. We started on a win Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So, but like you say, both teams are looking to kick on, start the league campaign.
And also a strong away support expected once again. You're no stranger to it, but the Rovers fans.
Listen, our fans are fantastic supporters. It's one of those I can't think of many clubs that get the support that we do. They give the lads a fantastic chance, even when we're not on very good form. They'll give you a right good chance from the start of the game. We start afresh, which is important because it goes along with my philosophy. Is in you have a couple of knockbacks or a knockback, you're ready to go again, and I think our fans give us the best possible chance to be able to react to a defeat by getting behind the lads, and I'm sure they'll be down there in the numbers at Wycombe getting behind them.
Thanks a lot, Darrell.
Thank you.